Hey guys, what's going on? It's MajiinBae. Welcome back to the channel. A lot of people requested Aikado's Fizz Nami Varus deck that we played in the NA versus APAC money match. So I decided to bring it to you guys. I think it's really cool. I hadn't actually seen anything like it before. That was the first time I actually saw it in action, and I think it's such an interesting deck. So the deck is a Fizz Nami deck, but really, it's a Shelly deck. Don't let anybody tell you differently. It's a Shelly Burblefish deck. And this deck is solo Bilgewater splashing one copy of Varus. And the reason you splash Varus isn't even for Varus. You don't actually want him at all. What you want is access to all these Cultist cards, right? Momentous Choice, Tempting Prospects, Violent Discord, right? All this kind of stuff. The Sudden Surge, the Unending Wave. We have tucked in a couple of Unforgiving Colds. I believe that is what Ami's tech makes you a little bit better against things like Vayne and against Pantheon. Gives you an extra turn. But what this means is that when you play things like Coral Creature and Burblefish, you have a chance to generate the Bilgewater 1-drops, right? The stuff that you're probably used to seeing. But you also have a chance to generate the Cultist 1-drops, which are just insane. Momentous Choice and Tempting Prospect absolutely are so nuts in this deck, so disgusting. Tempting Prospect allows you to look for like Burble or Shelly, whatever you need. All right, and Momentous Choice triggers Shelly. It's just so dumb. The rest of the deck is elusives and then a couple of things that equip, right? We have 3 copies of the Darkin Harpoon to keep the good stuff coming. This card is almost always, like, this card is very often a keep in your mulligans, along with things like Coral Creatures. And then we also have a couple copies of Piltover Castaway, again, just to keep the equipment coming. Anyway, that's the deck. I'm really excited to show it to you guys. So let's jump on ladder and we'll see how it does. Okay, first victim, Ezreal Seraphine Gnar. Interesting, Freljord. I wonder if this is like a freezy peasy Ezreal, right? With stuff like the Troll Chance Brittles just to level. I will mulligan Blooming Cultist. I'll keep Tempting Prospect and Shelly. Shelly's really important. I don't really care for Nami. Hello. So yeah, I think we're just gonna look for like Burble, Coral Creatures. Would have liked to have the equipment. I'll pass. I'm not going to play an unprotected Fizz. Ooh, okay. I could play Fizz, but if our opponent plays a blocker, that's sad. Because I don't want to cast Tempting Prospect. The safest is probably just like Coral Creatures. I could go Tempting Prospect into Songstress and try to start chipping in, but our opponent can Mystic Shot it easily. I think that's honestly probably fine. Whiff. Perfect. We love that. I don't like to hit followers. That makes my game too easy.
A broken thing is
Time and dedication. Interesting. With Forge, huh? Well, I mean, I guess it works for Seraphine level up, right? It clogs the board a bit and stuff. Speaking of. Okay, let's get Coral Creatures up here. What do we hit? What do we hit? Okay, Ransom Riches is pretty good, I think. Ransom Riches is pretty good. We also get to go, like, Fizz, right? Oh, that's such a good draw. Wow. Okay, yeah. Piltover and Castaway. Equip. Refilling spell mana is good, but I'm already full on spell mana. Perhaps I take Potto Pain? I think I'm going to take Potto Pain. Just to present a decently sized body here, right? And then we can play Fizz. I could Ransom Riches and grab a 0. I don't think it's worth it. I'll still play Fizz. In case our opponent decides to like Thermo Beam, right? Then we can Momentous Choice. But here, we're just going to come in. And then next turn, we'll have Shelly. Okay. I'm going to let it go. I could keep Songstress alive. But the combination of Momentous Choice plus Shelly, I think is too strong. Unending Wave. Oh, I like drawing cards. Yeah, no, he's getting big. I get it.
Come and get it. Why are you
Take our free block. Free. I take 3 damage, but like Coral Creature's not doing much for us. Shelly. We come up Moonstone. I do burn the Attune, but I'm not planning on using. I'm not planning on using like the spell. I don't want to have to use a spell this turn. This turn I think is a little bit different. Now it's a lot of it different, right? What if we start with Ransom Riches? Let's see what's up. Kelp Maidens. Wow. Okay, we take that. We play Kelp Maidens. Our opponent's going to do something, I'm sure. I hope it's something that requires me to cast this momentous choice. Because I really want to, like, pump the board. I want to get Burblefish cheaper. I want to do all the things. I love doing the things. What do we have so far? 2, 5, 7 damage.
The world's a big place.
Let's see all of it. Okay, let's just pump, get some fleeting. Coral creatures and castaway. I'll play coral creatures because there's so many really good things we can hit. Yeebin warned. Parlay is okay, I guess. But I was thinking Yeebin warned, another momentous choice. Like all these are pretty insane. Their stance is fine. Bear stance is fine. 3, 5. I can go with the double pump into the burble. I think we take it easy.
Lefty Lucy.
I think we chill out here. We don't have to do anything too crazy. Now, I'm thinking troll chant shenanigans could happen here for sure. There's also brittle steel to think about, but I'll offer the trade. We get the pump. We draw the Varus, which we don't care about. It is brittle. Okay, I can, like, if I had a way to boost the health, I would have done it. Boost the health and threaten it, but I think this is honestly kind of fine. Play a verbal. Tempting prospect. You love to see it. Okay, we'll let this go. Now we have, like, we have Shelly plus just the goods. Okay, Unforgiving Cold freezes Ezreal. Even better, right? How close are you? 4. Let's prank. Let's prank. Let's not get greedy. I'm gonna make Troll Chant cost 4. Okay. And then I'll pass. Yeah.
It's not bragging if you could back it up.
Or what if it is bragging? Have you considered that? We'll just freeze him, block, right? Seraphine is going to level. And that's going to be annoying. Some free damage. We take those. But I don't think our opponent's going to have the gas to finish us off. It's going to be quite difficult, actually. Pass Prio. We have one more on Shelly, so I could just fire off Tempting Prospect. Look for another copy of Burblefish. I'm pretty down for that. Seraphine needs one more to flip. Either of these will do it, I believe. The main reason I picked Troll Chant was because then they can't copy it. Yeah, so let's do this. Look for it. Don't find it. We find Songstress. I think is good enough to, like, tap out and play. Just more elusive threats.
What's it saying? Speak up, Ocean!
Which I had just, like, a little bit more, right? Just a little bit more.
Welcome to the
Okay, that's not a spell. Opponent can double freeze, which is annoying. Like, if I had a spell that... Well, hello there. I was gonna say, if I had a spell that let me, like, pump through a freeze, I'd feel a lot better. Momentous Choice, Violent Discord, draw 2 fleeting, double freeze, anything like that, right? But most importantly, yup, as Fizz said. He's got a great point, really. Troll Chant bumps him to 4. We'll go like this. Parlay face. Make Fizz elusive. I think we get in there probably with just everything and say, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and deal with it? This was a mistake. I made a mistake. I'm not supposed to... Oh, no, that's Songstress. Yeah. I can't... Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. I was going to say, I got these mixed up. I want to try to make sure Kelp Maidens isn't the strongest so it doesn't get frozen for Unforgiving Cold, but there's nothing I can do there. I am attacking with Shelly, and that seems kind of like odd, but I don't have the cards to make use of Shelly anymore. I really just want to put my opponent in an awkward spot.
No sweat.
Because if I don't attack with Shelly, my opponent just gets a free kill, and I think they're correctly identifying that. That, like, Kelp Maidens is actually the bigger threat here. Now, Fizz is also quite nice. For me. Not for my opponent. Goes to the Troll Chant.
That was great. Now let's really bring it.
All right. They only got 2 unknown cards. Spooky stuff. Fizz hits him for 1. Like, I'm pretty happy for that. They're not dead, but do have an impact weapon. Ezreal's dead. This seems pretty good to me. Playing Shark will trigger Shelly. Entreat. Okay, so they're gonna get another Ezreal. Ezreal's at 3. They're gonna have Mystic Shot, sure, whatever, right? Like, who cares? Let's make Tavern Keeper vulnerable because I want to send the Shark after whatever has the lowest health. Right, we only need to squeeze in for 1. What you got? It's Mystic Shot. You're not going to cast that. It's Ezreal's Mystic Shot. You could have High Note. Seraphine's High Note, I guess, would be pretty good. So they probably have that. Okay, yeah. So we can assume they have at least 1 copy of Seraphine in hand. There it is. Not
Nailed
casting
that one.
Ezreal first. Yeah, also it doesn't double. You did already cast the High Note. Probably should have checked that eye. Sudden Surge. This card gets people. Drum Solo spooky. We're at 17 though. I think we have pretty good odds to get out of this A-OK. Yes, let's go. Let's go. That's kind of what the deck does.
Yay, we did
And it's pretty sick. I really want to show you guys the weapon though. I think the weapon is super cool. Ezreal Seraphine. Okay, Ezreal Seraphine Noxus. This is actually what this deck is supposed to be. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to keep these 3. Tempting Prospect is like one of my favorite cards to keep in the opener because it can find you either Coral Creatures, Burblefish, or Shelly, depending on what you need, or possibly something 2E. Something that has equip. Now we already have the equipment, so I don't necessarily need that. What I would like is something to put it on. Mostly Coral Creatures. It's like the safest.
Jack said there'd be
Oh my
contenders
god.
out here.
Okay. Look. We find Castaway. Honestly, good enough.
Follow my song.
I will trade. This is too much damage. This is too much damage. I'm not willing to take 4 here. I understand that I could take 4 and like attempt to trade 3, but that's a Hearthstone 3. Right? Our opponent Mystic Shots this, and then I feel really stupid.
Should have stuck to vision.
Oh, and then I'll just slap this guy down. Yeah, not the ideal one because we want like harpoon and stuff, but is what it is.
You can fix anything with anything. I'll prove it.
Take the rake. This plus this could have gotten real nasty if I waited. Yeah, I'll pass. It's a pretty decent hit. Let's see what I hit, because I might pop the scout weapon off to put in harpoon. Oh, Fizz. Okay, Fizz is like the best harpoon target. Actually, it's probably a better scout target, isn't it? Fizz.
Let me at him.
Because we can go like Fizz, scout, bop, bop. Like make him 5/5, hit him twice. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Okay. Pass. Okay, opponent's got a ton of mana, but so do I. Momentous Choice is clutch AF, I think. We'll pop it off. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, we need 4 mana for this, leaving us 1 spell to cast. The good news is there's not much that can actually interrupt a 5 health Fizz, right? Scout. Please Sentry. Please do something right now because I need to cast this to get elusive anyway. Ooh, okay. I mean, that counts as something, I suppose. What are they going to do? What am I worried about? Anything that Frostbite's Fizz would be annoying, but only if they cast it after I Sudden Surge, right? If they cast a Frostbite right now, I don't care. Because I'm just going to grow him to a 5/5 anyway, which is like really funny to me. We also do have access to Expanse's protection, depending on what our opponent does. They're digging. Free, it's basically like free card draw, almost. Free card draw that's leveling your Seraphine. I'm going for it.
Wanna see a trick?
I would like to deal 10 damage to you, please. We're threatening 13 this turn. Fizz and the Fearsome on Castaway. Nice. And then in we go again. We get to draw a fleeting card next turn. I love drawing cards. Death Lotus. Do I care that Piltover Castaway is going to die? I believe the answer is no. I don't think I care. I think I'd rather save the mana for when I have Shelly out. That way we can just, because we just need to hit them with Fizz. We just need to do that one more time, right? And then we got him. Then we get there. Another Harpoon is not what we wanted to see. Hey, look, elusive. Depending, right? Because we're going to have to cast a spell in order to get the elusive on Songstress. So I probably just let it go, and I Shelly instead. Kind of sucks, but you got to do what you got to do, right? Bit of a miss on our fleeting card draw, but that's okay. Yeah, it's fine. What else do you have? I don't actually need Shelly to be alive to kill them with Fizz. I don't.
That was great.
Sure, she's
now
fine.
let's really bring it.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna make things so awkward. Okay, the way this is gonna work, this is so funny. I'll just take a full pass. The way this is gonna work is I'm gonna Momentous Choice Fizz, right? And then attack. Sheesh. You attacking for 6. Hey, Varus.
Tide's coming in.
Now, if our opponent casts spells at Fizz, we get to Spell Shield him, right? And what happens is that Fizz... Oh, come on! Honestly, unexpected, but we have a response. So, what happens is our opponent casts a spell at Fizz. I cast the Spell Shield thing targeting Fizz, right? Fizz then counters their spell. It does not target him, and he gets Spell Shield. I think that's really funny. Sharp Sight was uncalled for. That was not okay. I'm also going to be 2 power short. No, wait, I get to counter this. It's just going to stop all that. Okay, so I Spell Shield, because it's going to counter both of these. I can just Spell Shield Fizz, yeah. I think anything else is just a little too cheeky, right? Yeah, so counters. Fizz keeps the Spell Shield. And then? No way you have enough to kill all my stuff. No way. Oh my god, you do. Wow. Wow. That was crazy. That was a crazy turn of events. If we had drawn a spell, man, one more spell, we just win the game on the spot. But unfortunately, we don't. That's okay. And the Ezreal. No, not like this. Not like this. We got high rolled, bro. I'll obviously try to block. Come on, man. Not like this. I think I'm forced to cast this. I don't think I could let this through. I think I'm still gonna die, but I don't think I can take this damage. Rake. Shelly ain't making it through this one. Yep. Oh, wow. I cannot believe we didn't have a spell there. That was so sad. Through the spell shield, too. Hey, that's not what I asked for. So we ship the attack. It's not going to work. Am I dead? You just kill it? It looks like we're dying. Oh, time trick. Okay, time trick's probably lethal. Now, if it's not, let's say our opponent miscalculates. There's a chance that we play a Varus and they just die. Not a very good chance, but there's a chance. Maybe they think they have lethal and they're like, oh no, I'm like one short. And then they don't have any mana. No, it's looking like we're dead. No, it's really looking like we're dead, yeah. Alright, GG. Man, oh, we were so close. One spell, any spell away from winning the game on the spot with Fizz. Ah, damn. We'll get him next time. Seraphine Auction, man, just all Seraphine, huh? Okay, this is the double Absolver curse deck, I'm assuming. Pretty happy to keep these. Pretty cool deck. I actually really like playing it. It is probably the worst of the Seraphine decks, as far as like the really competitive ones, but it's very fun. Just going like quadruple Absolver, basically. Oh, you never want to draw Varus. It's basically a dead draw because you were going to draw him for free anyway.
Go get the shiny devil.
Plus, it's not actually in your plans at all.
Steady now.
You usually don't play Varus. He's just there to let you play the cultist cards, right?
So pretty.
Let's play a normal game plan. Nice. Sure, whatever. Just kind of chill out. I'll probably trade. Cool. Let's go like Castaway, probably.
We're taking it back.
Potoplane does not successfully block. But I guess I'll take
You
it.
can fix anything with anything. I'll
Like,
prove.
neither of those really do what I want them to do here.
Swipe it all.
I'm down to make some trades. I just want to slow down. Actually, maybe I don't trade here. I don't want to let them level up Auction's landmark, but I do want to slow down their clock if I can help it. Now, I'll probably do something like Tempting Prospect, the Harpoon. Let's go. Okay. Instead, let's go like, no, that blocks. Damn. Okay, we'll Tempting Prospect. Burble, perfect. Love hitting Burble. Cultist. Harpoon. Attack. Get me a free card, and then I could even like Shelly, make up the Attune next turn for full spell mana. Hopefully we hit a spell, otherwise I might play something else. Banquet President with 1 mana floating is a lot less spooky than with 2 mana floating, that's for sure. I don't want to harpoon up coral creatures because I don't want to give my opponent the Bloodletters back because it's just going to turbo out their landmark, and they kind of need to like level it in order to actually kill us. Maybe if I have time to like Potto Pain. Okay, we'll play Fizz this turn. We're not gonna not play Fizz.
Careful.
Good people don't look the other way.
Well, give us a let's make them think twice about attacking with Akshan, right? And I think it might be time for us to start blocking. Even if it does turbo out the landmark a little bit, maybe. Psych. Probably Momentous here. It cheapens our Burble. And then we'll play Fizz. Yeah. Sheesh. Do I keep it alive? How much do I care? That's the real question here. I think the answer is not that much. I'm not gonna sudden surge to get, like, just to keep it alive, right? I don't think I care. I don't think I care that much. I could harpoon up Fizz. I'll block, yeah.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? Why are any of us here? We're not going to kill them next turn. We're going to need one more turn to do it. Another Burble, huh? What if I go like this? What if I go Tailstones? Chum the waters. Target here. I still have Sudden Surge up, right? I could try to kill Akshan, which is pretty important. I can make the Burbles cheaper, possibly even free, depending. But I really need them cheaper. Because then next turn, I can play Shelly, play double Burble, get all the spells and stuff. 3 damage. Okay, so this guy's going to die. I can still do this. Did not expect Rocket Barrage. Ouch. But I get to go Burble, so like... Who's really winning here? They're gonna need Seraphine, and they're gonna need a couple decent spells. If they have Seraphine, we're in a bit of trouble. Huh, nice. If they don't have Seraphine, we're pretty free and clear, I feel like. I don't particularly care. This means I get to kill Akshan. This is actually really good for me. Oh, I was like, why does my shakedown cost 2 mana? This makes no sense. 5 damage, slips across. Yeah, this is looking all right. Now, what our opponent could do that's spooky is like Seraphine, target one of their guys twice. Okay, Zulani. Here's the okay. Here's how you have to play this. You cannot block the Zulani. We technically can. We have enough life, but if we block the Zulani, they will cast Curse and it will kill us. It will double the damage, right? It'll do 14 damage instead. We don't want that. That's bad. That's a no-no. That's what we call an ouchie boo-boo. Okay, this actually threatens 1 more point of damage. I do love drawing cards. Nah, we'll Pano Pain. Pano Pain. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Woo! Here's your lethal. Violent Discord and Momentous Choice triggering Shelly all on its own is kind of insane. The deck doesn't play a lot of reactionary spells, right? And if there's another Mystic Shot or a High Note, we are prepared with Shakedown plus Bloodbait to pump 1 more time. Our opponent could have Quicksand. I just don't think they do. All right, they would have cast it already. What else? What else is there? Guess we're about to find out. They could okay, they could have some combination of burn spell plus curse, right? That doubles the damage our unit would take. Meaning our unit wouldn't survive even if we pumped with Shelly. They not clicks. Oh my god. That's so bad. Yep. That's so bad. I can't do 4 damage. I can only do 2 more damage. This is bold, because if I have momentous choice, you just die. I don't have momentous choice. I don't need to know that. Yeah, no reason to do anything, I guess.
I'll catch the next act.
Okay. Our opponent gets to predict. Seraphine's leveled. That's not good. You find her. And they found her.
That was great.
Man.
Now let's really bring it.
Okay.
Don't have to be sharp to make a point.
There is so much.
Let's play
power
Varus.
in us.
We can level him, not that it particularly matters. I can put them to 1. I could have gone like Bloodbait, Shakedown, and then parlayed their face post-combat and put them to 1. I was really hoping for the freeze spell. I was really hoping for it. Okay. If our opponent just attacks with Zulani, I will press OK. Ah, they're gonna do things.
All right,
That's
sing it with me
cheating.
now.
Yeah, that's gonna be good enough.
I know what we are.
That's gonna be good enough. Yep, there's the curse. I could have done some shenanigans where I like put Burblefish in front of here and then like shake down after they curse to like be like, haha, you can't deal double damage. But the Absolver here means we just die. Ah, that was a close game though. That was close. They hit the quicksand. No. Why? Alright, well, our games didn't exactly go the way we wanted them to, but I think I did a pretty good job showcasing what the deck's trying to do and some of the power that the deck has. A lot of spots where our opponent just like had to have it or die, and they, or like, if I had anything, they died, and sometimes it just doesn't go your way. But I think the deck's really cool, and I'm excited to see it kind of get iterated on in the future. Anyway, that's all that I got today. See you guys next time.